Fred Ruiz is one of the most wonderful people I've met. He has a huge heart. He cares about young people. He cares about social mobility. He cares about education. He's a great advocate for public higher education in California and the San Joaquin Valley. The University of California at Merced is now approximately 7,500 students. We are recognized as the fastest growing university in the United States. Most of our students are first generation, and they're also from low-income families, and most of them are from underrepresented minority populations. We have the largest raw number of undocumented students in the entire University of California. They are remarkable young people. Fred, with his father, had a brilliant idea for a new business. Fred's family, who's from Mexico, and his mother was a great cook, made great Mexican food. And their idea was to use their recipes, but they made frozen Mexican food that could be shipped all over the nation. It's a very successful business, and the success of that business gave Fred some of the resources and financial means to help others. He's been involved with us so many ways. First, he was a long-serving member of the University of California Board of Regents. He has also been on our foundation board of trustees. He gave a number of leadership gifts to the campus, and all of those gifts reflected his dedication to seeing more and more young people from disadvantaged backgrounds actually get through the public education pipeline. One of his gifts, it's called 2020. It's a $1.3 billion campus expansion. It will allow us to expand beyond 10,000 students. You know, Fred is not afraid to ask hard questions. He's a strong advocate, but that doesn't mean that he sometimes doesn't press you and make you get better. You know, people can talk about generosity and they just mean monetary generosity, but he's got generosity of heart and spirit. The Rose R. Ruiz Endowed Scholarship and Fellowship was a scholarship for economically disadvantaged young people and undocumented students. One of the very first recipients of this scholarship was a wonderful student named Yuriana, who turned out to be our very first PhD undocumented student. She's done amazing work.
I am a researcher at Rush University Medical Center. Here I study a protein in the heart that regulates or controls the calcium. My parents brought me to the United States when I was 5 years old from Mexico. When I started at UC Merced, I knew I wanted to be a doctor. One day I went to a research lab and I saw a heart taken out of a mouse body and beating in this artificial system. And I wanted to learn more. There wasn't that much support for undocumented students. I didn't have a social security number. All through my education, people didn't know what to do with me because of that. The Rose R. Ruiz Scholarship is open to any student that has the need and that fits the criteria of being undocumented. I said, wow, there's somebody willing to help me in particular. The relief of having some help and support and just that little snippet that says for undocumented students. I've had a lot of people that say, I just wish I could help you. What Mr. Ruiz actually did, you know, he actually did. And he actually does for others that are coming right behind me.
If I had more growing up to do, I'd like to be more like Fred.